Welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm back to working as Farmall A. I didn't get as much done yesterday. We had some stuff going on that I had to attend to. So I'm tearing this front end apart. Looking, see, this is the one that was on it, and this is the parts one. I believe this one's off a regular A, a non-super. Really what I'm after off of this is this top cast piece and the tie rod ends. And you notice how the spindle is flush with the top of that steering arm. Well, these stick up, almost an inch there, and these centers are different. These have a dish on them where those are flat, so I want to keep that on there. I want to say, I don't know, I didn't measure. It just looks to me like the axle tube is bigger. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tear this apart. I'm gonna fix this and maybe do something different with the pin, the pivot pin that's in there. But I want to be able to get to swivel arm. Heidi, come on. Some kind of sounds like a rabbit squealing in the brush there. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways, it's not the dog because I could see the dog. So okay, well, wasn't the dog doing that. She was out here. She came right to me, but I don't know what that squealing was. I don't know if it was a rabbit or some other creature in distress. But anyway, so that's my plan today. So I'm gonna get this all tore apart, clean it up a little bit. So I need that top piece off of that one. Kind of thinking that maybe I can just pop up, take the center pin out of there, pop those arms off, and just move them to the other one. I think that's what we can do. But yeah, that's the plan there. So I'm gonna get this tore apart, get it cleaned up, get it ready for welding, and or actually I'll probably mount the top piece onto this tractor. I guess it'd be that one. But anyways, we'll get that cleaned up too before I get that on there. I thought I washed it, but apparently that was the bottom side and I didn't get it as clean as I wanted. So okay, all right, I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Okay, well, I got the original front end tore down as far as I want. So basically this is off the original one. I'm not going to use these two parts. I don't think I am. I may have to use the lower, which I know it's upside down. The part numbers are the same for the top casting part that I needed. Here's the tie rods. Took them off. Don't worry. I know I didn't show it, but I got another one to do. I just wanted to go through it and do it, with off camera, so I knew how to do it, and maybe I could figure out some shortcuts. But you can see how wore out this one is. It's quite whopped out. I tried tightening these up first with no avail. So I do want to look at the parts book to see this was busted right off. It's been broke for quite some time. I'm gonna probably use that pivot pin because I know the original one is got a curve to it. But anyways, I'll use that as a guide. I want to check my parts book first, make sure there's, I don't know if there's a bushing in here. It kind of looks like one, like a brass bushing in there, maybe. Let me feel down in there. Well, if it is, it's quite long. So okay, so I'll check clearance in that before I weld anything up anyways, and check my parts book. I decided to take it off the way I did, clean that back up, just because this joint here looks good, and the ball doesn't look too wore out. I don't think it is. It's a little flat on top, but maybe they're supposed to be. No, not really. This one's nowhere near as flat as that one. But these arms are in better shape than these arms. This one here, I thought it looked like it'd been broken welded, but maybe that's just grease on there. But if I have to, that's playing, you know, 246. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get this closer to my tools and we'll get this one torn apart. That way we can mount at least the lower part back on is the plan. Let's see, how did I do that? Put my arm goes on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do all that with the axle off. All right, I'm talking to myself. So luckily I already did it once. I did take the front wheels off, so easier to handle that. We are getting new tires on there. Need to get those dismounted and you know, cleaned up. So, all right. Okay, well, I'll get this moved in and I'll bring you back. Okay. I think I'll take the tie rod ends off first. That is definitely not what I did last time, but that's what I'm gonna do this time. When you do things more than once, maybe you learn something. I'm gonna try it at least. Slip that up there. Just pull that pin, and this should screw right out. You don't have to take it all the way out, but that I see. At least on the other front end. This one's nowhere near as wore, so it might be more of a challenge. Oh, they're talking rain all next week. Quite a bit. We dodged some storms, and you know, any of you are that are in, you know, I see Iowa and Minnesota there. Bad stuff. Wisconsin. I saw a thing on the old Facebook today about a tornado took out a church. Okay, I think that's loose enough. That'll pop out now. Okay. I'm fine. Well, this one's stiff. I don't know how long it was off that front end. Or off that tractor, I should say. Well, I think it's only supposed to be in the 70s today, but it's still quite muggy. Quite muggy. Right there. Cool. This one's turning nicely too. Wire brush all this, get all that surface rust off. Leftover paint this up. Probably better prime it as well. Alright, that should be good enough there. There. Yeah. There's that. Now, what I didn't do the first time, but I'm going to do this time, is I'm going to take that U-bolt loose here. Then I can flip that up and get to all the other bolts that are underneath there. So I'm going to do that first. Takes a 3/4 inch socket. Well, one you can use a socket on, and one you got to use a wrench. It's so close to the frame right here. If you can see that or not. Now if I'm pointing at the ground, that one right there, you got to use a wrench on it because it's so close you can't get a socket around. The top one there, you can. Fine thread, but impact makes pretty short work of it. Yeah, this one's not rusted all up either. The other one wasn't either. Yeah, it rained yesterday. Looked like pretty much all day, just to the north of us. We were pretty lucky. And I dumped the rain gauge this morning. Only had 2/10 in there, so we had 1 3/10 the night before. But like I said, only 2/10 this morning. Nuts back on. Actually, I kind of think that one's in better shape, that U-bolt, I mean. Absolutely. So here's the original. Got just a little bit. You're shaking. Oh, it's the fan. I'm sorry. Maybe I should put that thing on the ground. Okay, buddy. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, this is the original to the tractor, and this is the one off the front end. I don't know if you can see how flat it's even. Well, some grease there, but oh, maybe I'm wrong. It's hardly wore. It was just grease sitting on there, making a flat edge. So again, either one we probably could use. It's happening. Okay. You want to bring it in here, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm kind of busy.
I thought you were going to put this on and move it back.
I am.
Get it done then.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here. You want to help me get... I want to separate... I want this piece and this piece off. We got to drive that pin out, which I think maybe I'll do that now. Then take it. There's either 4 or 6 bolts to hold this housing to the bottom, or trust me, that's how it goes. All right. All right, let's flip it up. Oh, I had a 5/8 around here. I thought it was 5/8 there. I missed it on the welder there. Drag this pin out. Let's see the welder. It's probably got the best shoes to have on here. You pull that this way. Come on. Yeah, flip it up. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. All right, now you can see how this one's been fixed. Okay. Oh. This one's a lot tighter than the other one. All right, I need another 5/8, please. On a tool here. Find it. Yeah, this pin looks better. Not welded, and this piece here looks better too. And the other one. Okay, okay. Put that out there, please. Seeing what I'm seeing? Maybe you should bring the camera down here. Yeah, that magnet's pretty strong, isn't it? Oh, I shouldn't be down on my knees. Okay. Alright, I got a punch and a hammer over there. On the floor. Okay. Well, I should try to drive it that way. I don't remember what I did on the other one. I have to just wiggle it back and forth a little bit and see what it wants to do. Yeah, I need to fix my punch. Moving easy. Smaller punch for the minute here. Okay. Answers that question. All right, flip her up this way, please. Good enough for a minute. Just hold it there, if you don't mind. You can see how there's a groove in there. That bolt goes through and it locks that. All right. Watch your foot. Unimportant.
Oh, yeah, I got all sorts of stuff I gotta do.
Yeah, this shaft's in a whole lot better shape. I can tell you that right now.
Because I'm putting pressure on it.
Hmm?
Could be because I'm putting pressure on
Don't
it.
put pressure on it.
Oh, wait a minute, actually.
See how it's binding right there? Now take it out. Okay. Let's see. I think the axle should come off now. Yeah, that's in pretty good shape. Very little signs of wear. Okay. There we go. Okay. Meow. That was the easy part. This isn't too bad. Needle nose pliers. Be right behind you. Alright, so let's grease off. And there's a pin in there somewhere. Cotter pin in here somewhere. It's grease. I know it's right there. I'm just trying to find the end here. Go ahead. Here, let me see it. brake cleaner works. Well, that's engine degreaser. The brake cleaner seems to work the best. This is working pretty good. Too bad this thing is empty.
There.
Oh, so hey, you gotta keep it up. Not like this, or it lets air out. You keep it up and lets product out.
We did the sticker wrong.
Oh?
Yeah, you should peel this off.
After you stick it on?
Yeah.
So now it looks good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That leak you think you got in the roof, is it
Yeah.
not? Is it not the sunroof's not shut tight?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's the rust on the roof.
Okay. Now let's hope it's something cheaper. Got to turn to figure out which way the end is. I think that's the up. Hammer, please.
Maybe it wasn't
You
bent
know
over.
what?
Maybe it wasn't bent over.
Okay, let's see. No, maybe that. No, go the other way with it. Oh, that's the correct end. That's a loop. Loop-de-loop. Got it. Okay. Could grab a crescent wrench or a pipe wrench, but no. All right, put that somewhere nice. Give me that puller, please. Okay, I already did this once, so I know it works. And you really don't have to pull it very far and it'll pop right off. That's a tapered hub on there. I got it. There's a half moon key on here. There. Got it. Also known as a woodruff key. Okay. That's somewhere safe. We're using that. It'd make it easier to get everything cleaned out. So, all right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up. And I should maybe inspect that seal that's right there as well. Let me think here. Yeah. It should be all right, but we're gonna double check. I think this is mostly water anyway. Yeah, this is all water, so we'll get that cleaned out of there too. All right, I'll bring you back after we get her cleaned up. Okay, well, we got her all cleaned up. The front end part. Grab that done. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna put it up. It's gotta go up, and then behind this water pipe here, and there's through bolts, and that one there is that coarse strip bolt that holds that one. Okay. Don't move. See if things kind of down a little bit. See the hole there? Okay. Got it moved down.
Well, I wanted to,
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should. That's in there, a couple threads. All right. see I goofed up. I didn't put the lock washer in the inside. Okay, this is the other light. Nicholas and his brother are putting a leveling kit on his pickup. You know how these boys are in their pickups. I guess I was the same way at one time. These things cost a lot more nowadays. So, okay, I can get it from here for now. Appreciate your help. You can take them things with you if you want to.
Get a half-inch ratchet.
Huh?
Get a half-inch ratchet.
So do I. Don't be taking mine. Don't take my good one.
Which one's you going?
Huh?
Which one's you going?
This is my good one. You can have that one.
Okay.
I was hoping to have this tractor movable for them, so they bring the pickup in here and work on it, but it didn't happen. You got my 7/8 wrench? Actually, I think I got it out already. Okay. 15, 3/4, 7/8 right there. Told you. I told you I had it out.
Not what he wanted, apparently.
Well, what'd you get? Yeah.
He said half-inch ratchet.
Right, that's not a 1/2 inch ratchet. That's a 3/8. This is a 1/2 inch.
You said take. Never mind.
Yep, no, don't argue with me. I know what the difference between a 1/2 and a 3/8 is. Ratchet. One biscuit. Alright, before I get these too tight, let me get the other bolts in. Alright, there's a longer one and a shorter one. I had to see. Let's see. The longer one goes down in here. Yep. I win. All right. I don't remember if which way was which. Oop, I do know that that's got to come off. You know, it'd probably look better if I just had the head of the bolt sticking out here. Okay. Put that on there. Need two hands. I don't. Alright, somehow I lost one of the nuts, but I had another one handy. I don't know what this is from, but it's the same size and everything. Okay. Take this one back out again. Oh wait. Yeah, do the other one first here. It's back here. Back here. Underneath the hydraulic pump, which I gotta take off yet. Alright. That's on. We'll take this one back off. No, I don't. I gotta tighten that up. Okay. I was thinking that was a through bolt with a nut, but it's not. I have to get primer on this before it rusts. I wire brushed a lot of that old paint off. Someday I'll get a sandblaster. Someday. Not today. All right. Okay. All right, one more. Okay, there. All right, so the part that started this whole process is back on. So yes, there's a little post that comes out here with a light. I gotta get a set screw yet. It didn't, my new part didn't come with one. That's not a deal breaker there. So, all right, now time to put the front end back on, which I might need a hand with that, that's for sure. But first I gotta clean up wherever I put the, oh, Jake put it back there somewhere, the tie rod arms. I think we'll put that on first, real quick, or kinda, whatever, and then put the front end on. I did fix the front end, welded her all up. I mean, it's probably still hot, I should be careful. So I did put the or the best of the two pins in here, you know, to line it up. That was my guide. Magnet it, you know, I had a magnet on the bottom, hold it in there while I tacked her up. So that's gonna look a lot better. I wire brushed the top side of it so far, while I had it on the grinder, angle grinder I should say. So all right, well, I gotta get that cleaned up. I gotta find it first, then I'll be putting that on. Okay, well, I don't know how well you can see, but or not tie rod, but first things though, I'm gonna put this key in here. There we go. All right, now put the shaft back in, or not shaft, but you know what I'm getting at. There we go. All right, that's over there. So that means it's got to turn. I don't know if we can turn it that far or not. Nope. Hey, buddy. Okay, let's see if I can do this again. Trying to get everything lined up here. Can't really see, that's part of my problem. There we go. Slipped right in there. Get this baby tightened up. Whoop. Sorry, I just elbowed you right to the face. All right. We are definitely making progress on this old girl. All right. You know where I screwed up? You grab my light, please. I didn't check to see where the orientation of the hole was. It's on top of the tractor, isn't it? I could be wrong. Okay, that's what. All right. All right. I think it's right there. We'll go just a hair tighter. Probably could use the correct wrench to know where it was. All right, there. More parts on. Like I said before, you know, after I wire wheeled them, I primed them, and then I put a coat of spray paint on there just out of the can. But I'm gonna go over everything I can with the spray. You know, when I spray the rest of the tractor, it's just easier to get to those parts. At least get a coat of paint on them so it doesn't rust. But yeah, she's looking better. So next Next to be the front end. I gotta probably, I'm gonna do a little more cleaning on that yet before we can mount that. But then we can put the wheels back on, or well, maybe just keep going and put that on, block it up, so we can take the rear wheels off, we take the fenders off, wheel weights off, so we can get all that all cleaned up and prepped for paint as well. So we are getting there. All right, well, I think we'll cut the video there. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you in the next one.